Olympic skiers fly down the slopes at 80 miles per hour. And in the skeleton, you risk everything going headfirst down an ice slide. Not things many of us want to try, but Olympic curling? Sure, why not? Right now, Bay Area baseball is king. Both local baseball teams are sitting in first place. The Giants and A's are hot. It was supposed to bring harmony between the A's and the Giants, but instead it became the butt of many jokes since it was formed in 2009. Demoted, embarrassed, and stripped. All words you can describe now former Sharks captain Joe Thornton. Today, San Jose Sharks confirmed reports they no longer have a team captain. Last year at the Swing and Skirt, she used a local caddy for her first pro win. This year, she'll have her permanent caddy, Jason Hamilton, on the bag. Still, the world #1 believes her 18th birthday will be just as special as her 17th. Well, they've already made the playoffs, so the next clinch party would be for the Pacific Division title, right? Something that hasn't happened since 1976. The rest comes just 2 days after Commissioner Roger Goodell vowed stiffer penalties for domestic violence cases. The 49ers have not said whether McDonald will play Week 1 versus the Cowboys. Barbara Rust has stuck with the Kings through all their ups and downs, the highs and the lows, but nothing her favorite team has been through could compare to her own personal battle with breast cancer, which began back in October of 2013.
The day that we found out, he does Twitter. I don't do any of that stuff. He does Twitter, and he went on Twitter to tell people, because it was right before the preseason was going to start, and we couldn't figure out any way we were not going to say that this is happening. I was about to start all these treatments.
When I put out the message, I put the hashtag Love for Sign Lady so people could send messages if they wanted to say it. And so this was the response from the team, the very first response for the Love for Sign Lady hashtag.
I kept this on the dresser right across from the bed that I spent a lot of time in when I was recuperating from treatments, and this was a constant reminder, you know. These are the guys that are rooting for you, and that's my inspiration to get better.
When the hashtag Love for Sign Lady went viral, there was no denying the power of Barb and her signs. The outpouring of support fueled her to push on.
I was completely motivated to come to as many games as I could. I didn't really miss that many games. Most of the ones that I did miss were primarily due to the chemotherapy.
I actually brought some signs to keep them going, and she would text, "Hold up so-and-so sign."
I was, yes, in front of the television, sending him texts. Okay, you need to hold up, da-da-da-da-da, you know? After chemo, I did radiation. I finished radiation, and within a week after, got on an airplane, went to Las Vegas and watched Summer League. I shouldn't have done that, but I really was motivated to get on that plane and go to Summer League, and they won Summer League. So it was so worth it.
A Summer League championship is nice, but there's one gift that was even more special.
When I opened the door of our house and found a big bouquet of flowers from DeMarcus Cousins, I was totally, and a beautiful note that was with him. And it wasn't just him, many of the players reached out, sent tweets through him, sent messages.
You know, what an amazing heart she has, and you know, the fight, and her still rooting for us, and you know, being at every home game, and just a woman that you know, is beloved by everyone, and rightfully so.
With all the support from the team and the community, Rust beat cancer. On March 5th, Nico tweeted out the good news. And once again, the Kings showed their love for Sign Lady. Now cancer-free, Rust remains an icon in Sacramento. The players still look up at every home game to see Sign Lady's newest message. But for the Rusts, it's much more than just words on a board.
It's really wonderful to get through all the treatments and realize that, yes, I did survive this, and yes, I'm going to be okay. And obviously, it's nothing you ever take for granted for the rest of your life. You're just happy for the time you're given, and that's the way I live my life now. I'm just happy for every day, every game. We are blessed for every day that we can be here. We have a news alert. A's continue to surprise us. Ryan Cook
has been optioned to AAA Nashville with still 2 weeks left in spring. But when you look at the numbers, you can see the reason why. An ERA of 16 just isn't going to cut it. The Sharks are set to get some major reinforcements after the Olympic break. Both Logan Couture and Rafi Torres will likely be back in action for their first game on February 27th. That means change it up. All the forward lines will be reworked for the post-Olympic sprint. Friends or foes? That's the question many have asked about Cam Newton and Colin Kaepernick's relationship. We shed a little light on the topic coming up next. Contrary to popular belief, these guys are cool with each other. Cam Newton Kaepernicking, Cap doing the Superman, worlds colliding. Tiger Woods has not been himself lately. The 14-time major champion has shot in the 60s just 3 times this season. But on Saturday, Woods was in vintage form down at the New Trump Doral. Moving day at the WGC Cadillac Championship. As we said, Tiger Woods gets things rolling early and often on 3. He sinks the mid-range birdie putt, and let's check our meter. Oh yeah, he likes it. On 11, Woods makes a little bit longer birdie putt. Let's check that meter again. He loves it. Give a little putter wave. Next hole, Woods birdie putt down the hill. Here it comes. Sinks it. That's a vintage fist pump and an official Tiger roar. So let's go out there. It's Warriors versus the Trailblazers. Great point guard battle between Steph Curry and the Oakland native Damian Lillard. So let's go Curry versus Lillard first off. Second quarter, Dub's already down by 9, and Lillard, he hits the 3. So Blazers up by 12, that's not good. But ensuing Warriors possession, Curry says, I got something for you too. From the corner, he hits a 3 of his own. 2 minutes left in the third, Dub's only up by 5. Curry pump fake. Oh, that's pretty, and that's in. Curry with 27 through 3 quarters. Time winding down now in the 4th. Division title in their sights. Andre Iguodala steals, finds Curry. Curry, here, have it back. Alley-oop! You remember the elephant on Parade Ahmed from the Dumbo? Well, the A's were doing it with bats, and they were just marching. That was Billy Butler with a home run. Ike Davis, he doubles to right. Then Marcus Semien doubles to left. And then Stephen Vogt crushes another homer to right. And Eric Sogard, he wraps it up. Hyundai highlight, Sharks continue their late season roadie at the Joe. Game 5 of 7 on the trip. After the last game, Logan Couture had some strong words.
You're a rookie, you want to, finish the year strong.
Let's go back to that Logan Couture guy. He had an eventful game. Late in the second, Couture got hit in the shoulder and he leaves, but then he'll return in the third, and here's his first shift. Couture gets it and rings it off the post and in. Couture backing up his words from Monday. We're calling that clutcher. Sharks by 2. And this time, the Sharks don't cough it up. They slam the door. Later in the third, Patrick Marleau in alone, and he rips it home. We gotta check that one out again. Check up in your left-hand corner. The Wings have a bad line change. Brent Burns uses the board to the wide open ice, and Marleau has all kinds of time and space. That's his 87th career game-winning goal, and the Sharks win 6-4. And back to the Diamond Tigers and Twins. Top of the first, Kurt Suzuki. Looks like he goes yard, but Don Kelly is there to snag it. Kelly says, no, Detroit wins 9-3. So David, what are your hops like? They're looking like the favorite going into the playoffs.
Playoffs coming up next.
Playoffs!
Are we talking about playoffs?
We're talking about playoffs.
We'll be talking a lot about playoffs coming up. All right, Alan, I think we're done.
That's it.